nicht mal auf dem Waschbecken zu liegen.
Ja, wir können hier schön.
Ja. Yeah. Good day, everyone. Before I start, let me just put this forward to everybody or everyone listening to me now. I doesn't have the right of all this music that is playing in this live video, but today I'm here to reintroduce the Benin Empire Advancement League. Benin Empire Advancement League is a socio-economic organization. We concentrate on our history, our social life, our economy, our heritage, our culture, and to unite our people. That's the most important one. Also make it peace among the Beninese and his neighbors. The Benin Empire Advancement League can be found in so many countries, in Europe, in Austria, in Germany, in Italy, in United Kingdom, in Switzerland, in Japan, in New Zealand, in Australia, in Canada, in the United States. Also in Africa, so many of the Africa countries like Nigeria, we have Ghana, then we have Benin Republic, we have Sierra Leone, we have Togo, then we also have Cameroon. The Benin Empire Advancement League is for all Beninese, all descendants of Benin. We want to unite every Benin indigenous together. Also to use this power as an economic advantage for our people, to teach them more about the economic, the advantages of coming together, and what we can achieve with all these coming together, and also to educate our people about their rights, to stand for themselves and to stand for their people. Because the Benin Empire Advancement League is a very, very great organization that just started about a few months ago. We are already great now, and we have a lot of members, and we are still looking for good members, because this organization is for all Benin. It's not only for Edo people or Ika people or Urobo people or Ishekiri people, because all of us are Benin, the Isans, the Ika, and all. In Ghana, we still have our Eves people, we have the Gas, we have the Fon, so we have a lot. And also in the Benin Republic, we have our Eves here, and also in Togo, the same thing. So we are trying to bring all these people together, not just only in Nigeria, because when many people hear Benin, they usually refer to the city, Benin City. It's not like that. Benin have about 52 or even more than ethnic groups. We are the second largest ethnic group in Africa. Imagine that, what we can do with all this power we have. So in some of these African countries, our people are so marginalized that they don't even have a voice, especially somewhere like Nigeria, Ghana, Togo, and others. And it's not just only in Africa, also in the diaspora, somewhere like Brazil, where we have a lot of our people there, in Jamaica. In Haiti, there are a lot of our people also there. Although many of them miss their root, because some of these of our neighbors today are always roaming around telling people who they are. But these people, they know exactly who they are. They know that they are Beninese. So that is why it's very, very important for us, this organization, to come out and unite all the Beninese together. Because we have a very, very rich history, a very, very rich culture, rich heritage. Anywhere you go in the world today, you always find the Benin Empire. You always find, even as far as to Japan or in China, you can see a lot of our artifacts, a lot of our handmade structure, our histories. You always find it all these museums. They are not just there because we are not great. We know we are great people. They are there because we are great. To keep up this greatness, we have to come together again, because our forefathers, they did a very, very good job. A very, very mighty job. It's now in our turn. It's now in our generation to keep up this good job from our forefather, to bring it up again, because as it is now, we are almost lost. Because our neighbors, they know this exactly, they are using this weak point against us. And they have been doing this, rewriting our history when we were standing, when we were sleeping. So it's time for us to wake up and at the same time write our history again the way it's supposed to be. For this organization, we need people, we need professors, we need doctors, we need everybody. No matter your profession, no matter where you came from, no matter how rich you are, no matter how poor you are, because we all are one, because we cannot do without each other. So that's why it's very important that coming together to form this great organization. all Benin descendants are invited. If you are in Cross River State, if you are in River State, if you are in Imo State, if you are in the northern part of Nigeria, if you are in Ghana, we have a lot of members also from Ghana, and also from Benin Republic, and also from Togo. We also have some prince and princess from these nations who know exactly whom they are. So that is why it's very, very important for us to come together to make the Benin Empire great again. It's not just by saying it with open mouth, but also to do something meaningful for our people, to bring back our past glory. When I mean past glory, I'm not saying we should go and be conquering other people or doing all those sort of nonsense. But we have to do something meaningful for our people. We have to show these people we are here. We are the second largest tribe in Africa as a whole. Apart from the Hausas, there's no other tribe that is big as the Benis. But most of us, most of this new generation, they knew nothing about our heritage, about our tradition, about our language, about ourselves, about our history, the most important thing in life. Because a man without history is like a tree without roots. We are saying we are Benin's today because our forefather did a very, very mighty job. They did a good job. They fought for their freedom and has their freedom. Till the British came, who were the backbone of Africa. Who were Africans. We stand for Africans. It took British more than thousands of years to really conquer Benin. It's not just today they conquer, they enter Benin, the massacre or the genocide they committed against us. That was not just the day they started. They started this thousands of years ago. Reducing our empire little by little. We are reducing it, but we didn't know. We were thinking they come just because of trade, or they want to make friendship with us. So it's not that they conquer us, because they only enter Benin and destroy our palace, take all our things away, which is still all over the world today, sold all around the world today. You can find us everywhere. It is time to rethink back, to bring back our past glory, to use it as an economic weapon, to make sure we stand together, because if you go to almost everywhere in Africa today where the Benis reside, you will see the problem the Benis are facing. They are facing economic problems. They are facing recognition problem because people don't really recognize them as kings and queens as it was before. Even our neighbors are enslaving us as it is now, because we can see the so-called Ododuwa and the so-called Biafra coming from both sides, and from the other part, from the north side, we have the Fulani herdsmen also coming in there to destroy our people. It's like we are locked in the center. It's time to free ourselves from all this bondage. So that is why it's very, very important for us to make sure we, as an organization, we stand in this gap to really educate their people about their right, how they have to do things when the government is suppressing us or oppressing us. We have to stand for our traditional rulers. We have to stand for our emperor, because what is going nowadays in the social media, when you see all our people going against Enogis and Ohen, we cannot accept this. No matter how bad these people are, they were always there for us. They formed whom we are today. We are calling ourselves Benis. today, it were these people. The government just came yesterday. They are also being imposed on us. Before all these people came, there was already a democracy in the Benin Empire. We were selecting our leaders apart from the emperor. And apart from the iniquities, which later were hereditary. During the time of the Odiongwere period, the democracy was already there. It was founded by our people. The Odiongweres, they were nominated. They were the eldest. Some of them were the eldest of the community they were living. Then we come to the Igodomiko side, where the Okisos and others were also ruling. So it has been a lot. The Benin Empire has gone through a lot of process, which is very, very important for the Benin Empire. We can see the way everything is today. Because when I read some of these things that is being written about the Benin Empire, you can see, like somebody just wrote, in their visit to our empire, to this ancient city of Benin, what they wrote was amazing. They said, one of the beautiful city in the world, one of the beautiful empire in the world. Beautiful houses, roads, street light, and others. But it's not this modern street light you are seeing today. The street light we were having, those of you who come closer to your culture, you will know this. They were being lighted by palm oil, hanging all over the street. There was no criminals, there was no beggars, there was nothing of such. But today, as we have this British government being imposed on us, we have now everything. We don't even have road, we don't have street light, we have nothing. The only thing that is left for us is our tradition, our heritage, our history. We have to start re-educating ourselves. I know most of you are Christians, you call yourself Christians, and then most of you haven't really got deep into the so-called Christianity or the Muslim something. If you go in there, you will see there's a big difference, because all our deities, they were real deities, they were human beings like you, and you did something marvelous. Like the Olokun, which started from the reign of Oba-Ohen, which is also my lineage. Then Oba Ewari, the first. All of them did a marvelous thing today that everybody still remember. If you look at all these things today, okay, Lord, just look at what happened in Warri the other day, when one of our neighbor were saying that this Shekiri people now belongs to them, that they don't belong to us. Even our own clan he was claiming our own clan. But we all know he is not of the royal blood. He's not of the royal lineage, because in the tradition of Africa as a whole, it's an abomination to become a king when your father and your mother is still living. When they are still alive, it's an abomination. So when this man stand up today and start talking rubbish, I just look at him and say, oh, sorry, you already did an abomination. There's no need of talking to you more further. So there's a lot people can learn from this organization. We are going to be doing a lot of things in support of our tradition, our culture, our history. We are looking for history writers who are really good in our own history. We are also looking for teachers who can teach history in radio, in TV, or also live teaching, which is very, very important for our people. But because of nowadays, Most of our children, they don't really read books. They concentrate on the social media. This is what we are doing as of this moment. Maybe in the next 10 years, it could be another thing. But as of this period, we have this, I don't know how to call it. We have the YouTube, we have Facebook, we have Instagram, we have Twitter, we have TikTok, or whatever they call it. This is very, very important for us. That we the Beninese, we use this medium in communicating with our children. Because the children of nowadays, let me say only maybe 5% who will pick up their book and start reading the history book. That is why it's very, very important for us, the Benin Empire Advancement League. We're going to be coming up with a lot of programs that is going to be benefiting our adults and our young men and our children also. We are going to be coming out teaching them a lot of history about their lineage, about how powerful they were before. We were before the white man came to our nation. Destroyed, because Nigeria was already a nation before the white man came. And they did committed a lot of atrocity against us. Which these people never find a word to say we are sorry for what we did. We also have our heroes who defended us with their own life. Like the Olobusere, we have the Asoro, and so many Okaku, these are the commanders who fought. Even after the Oba Nogbesi of Urame was taken to Calabar, these people, they were still defending Benin. They were still fighting the guerrilla war with the white people. Before many of them were captured and executed. We shouldn't forget these people because they did a very, very nice job. Until today, the British haven't stopped destroying us. They still continue with what they are doing. Likewise, the European countries, not just only the British, like the Belgium, the France. You can see what is happening in Africa today. All of them have their military base in Africa. Why Africa doesn't even have one single military personnel in the whole of Europe? Even if it is peace mission or whatsoever they call it, we are not allowed even to step in. But today in Africa, you find everywhere, in Mali today, in the Niger Republic, you see France with their troops and others. This is how they also capture us unaware before. And now they are coming with the same system. The way we have Boko Haram in the north, we have the Biafras in the east. Now we have the Ododuwas also in the western part, who are now pushing us. They are pushing us, they are pressing us. Then from the north, the Fulani herdsmen, they are coming. It's like we are now in the middle. It's time to free ourselves. It's not by fighting, but if we can bring us our people economically, I swear these people will leave. They will leave our country for us. If Nigeria is divided today, the Benin Empire, we are going to say we want to remain as we were before the British came. It's not the one they are shouting on social media, this and that. And we are also going to change the landscape of West Africa. Because anything they are doing now, they doesn't even know the implications. Because we are going to be uniting the whole Benin. We will have a single currency. We will have our own government, we have our own economy. Those claiming Benin now, they can no longer claim anything Benin. But if we all are divided, it's going to be very, very difficult for us to contain these people, because we can see what is going on now in our empire, where the king from the other, or what they call him, a chief priest, will just come into our city and start causing havoc, or come into our territory to start causing havoc, to start calling our people his own people. All these things shouldn't have happened if we have unite our people, or not discriminating our people, or not sort of superiority. Because people like the Robos, they are our brothers and our sisters. These are one of the Edoites, like the Esan, Etsako, Afiema, all these places. Go to Ika, go to Iseluku, go to Onitsha, Ondo State, Ekiti, Lagos. All these are our territories. But today, we can hardly say they are our territory, because the Igbos have Igbonized most of these people, and the Yoruba have Yorubanized most of these people. So it's time we, the Benis, we stand up. That's why this organization is here for the Benis to start uniting, coming together. We are not a military force. We are not doing anything military. And we doesn't do anything that will cause havoc in our city. We are not IPOB. We are not Ododuwa. We are a pure peaceful organization. But we will defend ourselves when it comes to that extent. That when people will now start taking what belongs to us, we will defend ourselves. So people shouldn't think we are sleeping or we have been sleeping. No? That can use this opportunity to be suppressing us. And they have a message also for the whole of the Benin. As you all are complaining, what is the palace doing? What is the Oba doing? Oba is doing, or our Monoba is doing a lot. The Oba cannot be doing everything in the whole of this empire. They also need your support, because you are one of us. It's like a government, where everyone has to do his part. You can do your part through this organization. If you join this organization today, the impact will be felt in our own empire. So we are calling all the Edo indigenous, all the Urobos, Ikwale, Ika, from Iseluku, from Onitsha, even from deep as Anambra State, Cross River, Bayelsa, that all the debtors. If you are living in Lagos, in Ondo, Ekiti, and so on, if you are living in the Republic of Benin and you know you are Benin, or in Sierra Leone, or in Togo, or in Ghana, you are all welcome to this organization. As said before, we already have members from these countries who really know whom they are, that they are Beninese. They know their origin. So I would like to call it a day in this introduction, and I'm going to put this in the net. Because of security reason, I will advise anyone who wants to join this organization to contact us through Facebook. Send us a message, private, in our group page or in our page. Then we will answer you. Because of security reason, please don't send your number to the Facebook page or to the group page, because we know there's a lot of bad people in the net who are just waiting for this opportunity to misuse all these details. So we are advising anybody who wants to join this organization, first of all, send us a message, and then we will reply you. We show you the way we can communicate with each other. We can build the trust. And any new member should be very, very careful. It's only these people who belongs to this organization that can really admit anybody into this organization. It's only few of the executive that can do that. That's my own person, my vice, our women leaders, and others, executive. They can do that. Because of security reasons, because we don't want any person from outside to misuse our own page or our own details for his personal purpose. That is why it's very, very important for us to have a communication with our coming members. So I will call it a day for now. So the organization which I'm talking about is the Benin Empire Advancement League. We stand for our people. We are going to be doing a lot for our people. And the people we are looking for, these are selfless people, the workforce people, people who work for the people without pay. It's like a social worker. You come in, you do your part, and we will thank you for doing your part. This is very, very important for the Beninese, because this structure have to be rebuilt. We were having this before. We have to start rebuilding all these structures for our people. So, because as I said before, we were before the backbone of Africa. When Benin Empire was captured, the whole of Africa failed. The whole of West Africa was not captured, because we were the last territory that wasn't captured. And we are going to be doing a lot to educate our people, to tell our people why the Benin Empire fought, the people were against what, because that was the first world war in the whole of the world. Because we are fighting the war with the whole of the world. France was in this, the Belgium, the British, even America and the others, they all combined together to make sure they fought the Beninese. So we are going to be doing a lot, because today the Christianity have changed so many things in our society, and it's time to start re-educating our people again, that nothing is about our own culture or religion. Because even the Europeans who brought up these things to us, they still have their own culture, they have their own history, they never change anything. They have their own gods, they still have their own gods. So this is very, very important for our people to start thinking twice about going to church. I'm not saying you shouldn't go to church or you shouldn't go to the mosque or the mosque as they call it, but our culture must be first to you, our history must be first to you, because this is very, very important. Because a tree without root, a human being without a history is like a tree without a root. And when you doesn't have root, you will fall, because you will not accept everything people tell you. You are a devil, you are that, So this is very, very important for everyone. Please, if you are communicating with us, it's very, very also important you give us a few details how we can connect to you and how we can reach out to you. So this is also very, very important for us. So all the Benin indigenous, all new members are highly welcome to this organization, all the Beninese. Benin is not restricted to Edo State only or the Benin City. We have Benin's worldwide. Wherever you are highly welcome. So thank you very much for listening to me, and we will also come out next time to talk a little bit more about this organization. Maybe me, my our vice chairman, and our PRO, our women leader, or any of our executive leaders will be coming out also to do more introduction about this organization. So thank everyone for listening, and I appreciate you. So you all are welcome.